What's up, folks? Back at you with another Woo Fit video. And today we're going to be talking about ghost products entirely. There's a lot of questions, a lot of things to be debunked, a lot of facts to put out there. So if you're wondering about ghost supplements for whatever reason, this is the right video. So let's go. Before I say anything, if you're watching this video, this is a Wednesday. Black Friday is coming. Ghost is having an amazing sale on Black Friday this week, starting at 1 a.m. Central Time. You can use my code right there on the screen, and you can stack it with the deals that there's already being put forth. Whether it's gear, whether it is supplements, whether it's the buy one, get ones, whatever it is, you can use my code and save an additional 20% on the Black Friday sale that is coming. So mark your calendars, put an alarm in your phone, 12 a.m. on this coming Friday. So the 27th, Black Friday sale, don't miss it. So being a coach, being a personal trainer, being in the Ghost fam, having my own coupon code right there on the screen, 20% off, Keefrica. Use it. I get a lot of questions. Is Ghost good? Is it actually any good? Do I need it? Do my kids need it? Like, what are these things? What is legend? Like, what? I get a lot of these questions. So hopefully we're going to answer all of those things and more today. But like I said, that coupon code right there, at the end of your order, you put in the coupon code, and that coupon code right there, Keefrica, it saves you 20% off of your order. So that's a big deal. Also, and I'm getting to the things at the end before we even get to the beginning. One thing that I think people don't realize that is on the Ghost website, as you can see right here on the screen, there's this amazing thing called SEZZLE. And SEZZLE makes it so that you have payments on your order. And what do I mean by that? No, there's no credit check. All you got to do is have a debit card or a credit card that you're paying for. And it has to be a real card. All that does is it sends you to SEZZLE's website. SEZZLE's website then makes it so that you pay 4 payments. So let's just say your order was $100. You then pay $25 plus the taxes. You pay all the taxes up front. And then every 2 weeks, the payment comes off of that card. So over the course of 2 months, legitimately, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, like you pay off all of your stuff. That's a good thing. It's a good time. And it makes it so that every time you get paid, you can actually pay a little bit onto your order. Just makes it easier for you to drop money and invest in yourself if you're actually buying a product. I love SEZZLE, and it's a life-changing thing. Just saying, that's an option for absolutely everybody. Now, in regards to the actual supplements, let me address, do you need these supplements? Do you need these things? I mean, not necessarily, but they can help you. No, Ghost supplements are not a steroid, not at all. If somebody is telling you that pre-workout is a steroid, they're wrong. Or creatine, or protein. These are all things that are only going to enhance your fitness journey. These are not things that are going to hurt you or your kid in any way, shape, or form unless they are misused. What do I mean by that? For example, if somebody was taking Ghost Legend and they're overdosing in it. For example, this Max Tuning V2 Sour Pink Lemonade has 250 milligrams of caffeine. Let's just say you took 2 doses of that instead of the recommended amount of that 250, that is the serving size. You would be up around 500 milligrams of caffeine, which is absolutely insane. It's too much. So then you're putting yourself at risk. Then another thing, if you're not drinking enough water, then you're gonna be dehydrated, and then you're gonna have a whole other list of problems. You have to make sure, for one, that you're taking the amount that's on there or close to it, like for a normal Legend, just pre-workout, not this one, because this one's like a special edition one. I would dare to say that around 1.5 scoops is that sweet spot, and that will probably get you right around 300-ish milligrams of caffeine, and you should be good. That should be good for anybody. Now, if you don't want your kid, or if you don't want stimulants like that, or if you don't want your kid to have stimulants, if you don't want stimulants, that's totally fine. There are other options for you in regards to things that can actually help your workout, because that's what a pre-workout is. A pre-workout is a supplement that goes alongside you and pushes you a little bit further so the blood can flow a little bit more energy and more focus, so that when you're doing your workout or sporting thing, you're really zeroed in and you're ready to freaking run through a wall and destroy those weights or destroy your opponent. Whatever it is, it's there to help you. It's there to enhance the moment a little bit more. It's not going to make you have an outer body experience. It's not going to turn you into the Incredible Hulk. You're not going to have roid rage or anything like that. It's not even dangerous unless you overdose on the caffeine, and then you're just putting your heart at risk. So you have to be careful. But like I said, there is stimulant-free options, which for teenagers, that would be my best bet for them, to be perfectly honest, because teenagers, for the one, they're always drinking all these energy drinks anyways, and guess what? Ghost does have energy drinks, and the Ghost Energy only has 200 milligrams of caffeine in it, so that's a good day. But you're literally trying to get your teen to stop drinking energy drinks and get them off of all the crazy caffeine, but they still really want this pre-workout and these things to help them. Here's a couple of options for you. Ghost Size. This one actually has creatine in it. And I know there's people out there just like, Keith, but creatine's bad. No, creatine's not bad. Creatine's actually, if not the most, one of the most researched supplement out there on the market, period. It's safe. You only need 5 grams of it a day and you're good. And that is the serving size in here. So if you take Ghost Size, this is going to help your muscles grow. It's going to give you that creatine, and there's beta-alanine and other ingredients in here that will help you as you work out and enhance the muscle building process so that you can have a really good workout. No stimulants, just creatine is that big time ingredient. That's why there's size. And if you don't know what creatine is, just Google it, just look it up, and look on the Ghost website, to be perfectly honest. GhostLifestyle.com has a perfect description of all of these things, and it really shows you everything that you need to know, everything that I'm telling you right here, even though this video is like a one-stop shop. But Ghost Size is an option, and there's lots of flavors available. The next non-stimulant option for pre-workout is Pump. Now, even if you do take Legend, this can be something that you can absolutely stack alongside it, because what Pump does is exactly what it says, pump. It allows your veins to flow that blood through more rapidly so that you can get a pump and you'll feel it. So that's what you want to do when you're building muscle. You want to control that weight. You want to contract your muscle. You want the blood to flow. That's what Pump does. It helps enhance that whole process. So this is one of those things that maybe you don't want creatine, or maybe you have Ghost Legend, maybe you want to stack those things. This is something that will help your muscle building process. And you don't have to be scared of building muscle, because for one, like we've said a million times, ladies, you don't have to worry about building muscle because you're never going to turn into a man. You're a beautiful woman, and building lean muscle onto your frame is only going to help you. If you're trying to lose weight, whoever you are, building lean muscle actually burns more calories than cardio alone. Cardio does help you, but building lean muscle alongside of cardio will help the process of losing weight a lot more than just stepping on the treadmill or just stepping on the elliptical. You do need to build muscle. It's going to make everything go a lot faster, and it's going to take away the potential of loose skin and all of that. It's not going to completely kill it, not at all, but it's going to decrease that percentage in some way, shape, or form. No doubt about it. Live and learn. I'm telling you from experience, build lean muscle alongside your weight loss journey, please. Speaking of burning, burn. And this one will increase your thermogenic temperature. And trust me, you will feel it. You will absolutely even taste it. It's going to increase your temperature. So guess what? You're going to sweat and you're going to burn a few more calories. It's not going to make it so that you're burning all these calories and like this is going to be the biggest fat burner, but you're going to feel it. It's going to make you sweat like crazy. And there's caffeine in there, so it's going to push you more. One scoop of burn is 150 milligrams of caffeine. So it's not that much, but you can do 2 scoops. Let's just say that you want to do a core and cardio day. Burn might be your best bet because it's going to give you that energy, it's going to give you that focus, and it's going to increase your body temperature so that you can sweat, so that you can burn a few more calories and go a little bit further than maybe you would before or without something. So this is just a push in the right direction and you're gonna sweat. Ghost Burn would be for you if you're in any of those categories. I tell this to people that are runners, cyclers, athletes, right here, especially if you're trying to lose weight or you just need that energy burst. And this is the thing. Mind you, you need to be drinking that water. All these supplements, you have to make sure that you're drinking enough water daily. I would dare to say if you're not at least drinking a gallon of water, then you're undercutting yourself tremendously. You should be drinking more than just that gallon for the most part, depending on your body weight. But take a gallon of water, put some lines on it, and make sure every hour on the hour that you actually get one of those lines completed. Just drink that water and drink the majority of that water when you're actually doing physical activity. I'm telling you, it goes by a lot faster. Another thing that Ghost has is BCAAs. And there's a lot of awesome flavors with the BCAAs. And if you don't know what that is, I tell it to people like this. Imagine you having Gatorade, imagine you having Body Armor. What do those things do? They hydrate you. They fill in those gaps when you're actually doing something that's physically exhausting so that you can go a little bit further, so that you can stay hydrated. That's exactly what this is doing. These are building blocks to your life so that you can stay hydrated, so that you can repair, so that you can recover in the moment and afterwards. I recommend this to absolutely everybody. So if you have an athlete and you're spending all that money on those extra sport drinks, just get them BCAAs. And there's good flavors right here. This is Lemon Crush. I think that's a phenomenal flavor, but there's also, what do I have over here? Blueberry acai. That's a really good flavor. And this next one I'm about to show y'all, Sour Patch, Blue Raspberry. I've made videos on all these things, so you can search on my channel. There's a whole playlist that I'll link down below and in the first comment that has all these individual reviews. But BCAAs right here, great flavors. I mean, get it. And then of course, there's protein. That's the number one thing that I forever get asked. What about the protein? What about this flavor? What about this flavor? Ghost has a lot of different flavors of protein, and I've never seen a company do it like they do it, because they get really legit licensed flavors. What do I mean by that? Show me another company that rolls out legitimate Nutter Butter with their flavors. Like Nutter Butter protein. That is absolutely insane to think about, but they got it. Nutter Butter protein. They also have Chips Ahoy protein. And there's some good stuff coming that I can't even talk about. But folks, they got those exclusive flavors though. I've never seen a company bust out marshmallow cereal milk. Imagine Lucky Charms and your cup giving you protein. So the flavors are on point. They even have vegan flavors. Yes, if you're living that dairy-free life, maybe dairy just messes with your system and you can't rock with it. There's vegan flavors on here. This is chocolate cereal milk, and it is the most chocolatey protein that you'll have. It's so good. Just make sure you use my code on the screen and save yourself 20% every single time. But flavors aside, why do you need protein? You need protein to build lean muscle. You need protein to recover so that you can grow. You need protein so that you can build that muscle so that you can lose more weight. Now, do you need protein powder to do all those things? No, because you should be eating that in your daily diet anyways. What protein can do though is be a meal replacement. What protein can do though is fill in the gaps where you're not getting all the food that you need. So maybe you are tracking all the food that you need, or maybe your kid is tracking all the food that he or she needs on their app like MyFitnessPal or Lose It or one of those things, and they're seeing that they're deficient in protein and they're only getting, let's just say, 60 grams of protein in their daily diet. I'm just like, man, y'all gotta step it up. One way to do that for like 20 to 30 grams a pop for one scoop is protein. And you can take it with milk, you can take it with water, whatever your preference is. That's 20 to 30 grams more to your daily goal number, and it helps you. That's why all these supplements are supplementing your daily life. They're building blocks to go alongside you to help you do what you got to do at a more efficient rate. So whatever your goals are, I guarantee you, protein is one of those things that can only help you. Especially, if you're working out, if you're in a fitness world in any way, shape, or form, sports, your body's being broken down so it can get built back up. And you need protein to do that. And if they're not getting enough protein in their daily diet, then they need to be drinking it, they need to be ingesting it in some way, shape, or form. We have all the protein that you need and amazing flavors at that. Speaking of the building blocks of life, micronutrients are a big deal. And I know parents that'll come to me and they'll be like, Keith, my kids won't eat vegetables. Keith, my kid is just, all they'll eat is like just meat and rice. I don't know, like they won't even eat beans. No, they won't. So kids or even adults that don't like vegetables, for real, you just need to get over that, and you need to shuffle those into your face. Like you need veggies, you really do. But that's for another day. A way to get those micronutrients, at least to some degree, Ghost Greens. Ghost Greens has so much nutrition and health packed into a scoop, and it actually tastes good. I know some of the pickiest kids in the whole wide world, and they will drink this, and that's wild to me. Because they won't eat a vegetable, won't eat a banana, won't eat any tomatoes or onions or mushrooms, oh my, but they'll drink Ghost Greens. So if you are one of those people that falls into any of those categories that I just talked about, Ghost Greens is for you, and there's flavors that will rock your world, I guarantee you. Still on the building blocks of life over here, Ghost ain't forgetting about y'all. There's a multivitamin, vegan-friendly multivitamin right here. So if you need vitamins, which most of us do, right here, and it's packed and stacked full of literally everything you need. So imagine not having all the vegetables and the micronutrients that you need in a day. Well, imagine filling in those gaps tremendously with Ghost Greens and Multi. Ghost cares. It's more than just a bodybuilding and fitness company. It's Ghost lifestyle for a reason, because like things like this is a lifestyle. This is your whole life. This is a big deal, and we can't overlook it at all. One thing that I've learned about Ghost is they don't put something out unless it's quality. So you can trust that these things are good. And guess what? If you don't like it, all you gotta do is scroll down to the bottom of the website, and there's a number and there's an email address, and I guarantee you they're gonna read it, or they're gonna answer that phone, and they're gonna do something about it, because they don't want you to have a bad experience. So all you gotta do is scroll to the bottom of that website, and you can see that information, and get at them. If you get something and for some reason like it's not working for you, it's not flowing with the taste buds, whatever the issue is, tell us. Tell them. You ain't gonna be telling me personally. You're probably gonna tell me, and I'm gonna refer you to that number and that website, and that email address, so that you can complain straight to them, and they'll make it right. Guarantee you. Their customer service is on point. Last but not least of what we're gonna actually talk about is Ghost Gamer. Maybe your kid is an avid video gamer. Maybe you are. But Ghost Gamer is one of those things that I think it goes beyond just gaming. It's something that will help you focus at the task at hand. So I recommend this to parents to buy this for their kid. If their kid is spending a lot of time in front of that computer, especially right now, COVID times, a lot of school is online. This is one of those things that'll give them sustained energy and direct focus as they're zeroing in on their task at hand while they're staring at a screen, flat out. Like I notice a difference when I'm playing a video game with or without it. I really do. There's only 75 milligrams of caffeine per scoop. So it is literally minuscule in comparison to a lot of things. But Peach Gamer is so good. So good. There's also Swedish fish flavor. Swedish freaking fish. There's also Sour Patch Red Berry flavor. So if you're playing video games, if you're doing homework, if you're typing on paper, if you're filling out job applications, whatever it is, you staring at that screen and you need to stay focused and you need energy and you need to be alert, I'm telling you, Ghost Gamer is a multi-use thing. And I've had parents buy this for their kids and come back and tell me that it was life-changing, and they're so thankful that they found this. So I'm just sharing the stories and the experiences with you. And like I said, use my code Keefrica and save 20% 100%. Ghost Gamer, I would be lost without it. This is not a daily thing for me, but almost. When I'm editing these videos, I guarantee you, I'm drinking Ghost Gamer, or there's Ghost energy flowing through my veins, because they help focus, they give you energy, and you can really conquer the thing that's in front of you in a more efficient way. And then obviously Ghost has all sorts of actual shakers to shake all this stuff up in. I mean, I have shakers on top of shakers on top of shakers on top of shakers, and there's a lot more in my fridge and a lot more in my cabinet. There's all sorts of shakers. Ooh, the metal shakers. Oh man, where are my metal shakers at? Those ones are so nice. Like there's a black one, there's a white one. They're the nicest shakers I've ever had in my entire life. But I'm telling you right now. So if you have any more questions, if I didn't answer your question about a certain Ghost product, then please comment that down below. But I hope you love this video. Make sure that you join the Keefrica Club down below. Use my code on all your Ghost purchases. Use SEZZLE on all your Ghost purchases so that you can spread it out over time. And like and subscribe. And until the next one, peace.